Repetition to the general public often seems boring, but those who went through training understand that repetition means survival. And that's what we're doing here. We're writing for survival. We're writing for the survival of our souls, for our minds, for our bodies. And by going back repeatedly into a difficult or traumatic event, we're also helping to alleviate and dissipate it as we go. We're taking ownership so that once we have that ownership, we can decide what we want to do with that, whether we want to throw it away or keep it or store it somewhere. Okay, so we're forgetting about what we were thinking. We're getting into the nitty gritty sensory details of our hypervigilant mode. And it's often best to start at the beginning of that and walk yourself through it. You're a tourist, but you're also the tour guide. You're showing yourself what you saw, and if you have an audience, then you're also showing them. And what you're doing also is you're stepping outside who you are now with who you were then. You're noticing the things that you noticed when you were who you were then. As an outsider, as a tourist, you're looking at yourself as a tourist. Remember that you are supposed to be writing about a difficult or traumatic event. If you dive in too deep immediately, you might get yourself in trouble. Stress, distress, anger, guilt are all probably going to come as you work through these lessons. You have to manage it from deep breathing to push ups to walking away for a minute. Whatever you use to cope when things are starting to get to you. By now, you should have developed coping mechanisms that distract or alleviate a rising tide. If you don't have coping mechanisms, try one of the above or do research. Okay, this is an excerpt from a writer in during the Spanish Civil War, which captures some of the details of war, which are not a threat, but are something that almost everyone who's been in combat or even in the military in general, whether they served in combat or not, is familiar with. And it just gives you a good picturesque view and viewpoint.